Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of ScoreCentre. Back on Tuesday is the finals edition. We have week 1 finals tipping coming up. We have the eBay top 10. There's some doozies on the list, especially if you are a Carlton or Pies supporter. Some great cards coming up. We also have the highlights and Rising Star cards, as well as cracking open some TeamCoach, Footy Stars and NRL traders. Can we get another box hit this week? Well, time will only tell, but first, let's check out the first week of the finals. Okay, here we go. It's finals week 1, and we kick things off this Thursday at 7:20 at the MCG with my Pies taking on the Melbourne Demons. Oh, this is going to be great. Of course, I'm tipping my Pies. We were a little bit wobbly towards the end of the season, but we course corrected against Essendon in a whopping way. Look, I'm going to say 7 points in the favour of the Pies. 7 points on September the 7th at 7:20 on Channel 7. How many 7s can we get in there? That is, so 7 points for the Pies. Then Friday night at the MCG again, 7:50, we have the Blues taking on the Swans, and I am going to go for Carlton. I'll tip the Blues there, and I am going to say they will win by 21 points. 21 points for the Blues to win. Then Saturday at 3:20, that's not really a twilight game, is it? No, I think twilight's sort of anything after 4. 3:20, it's the afternoon. It's an afternoon game. We've got the Saints taking on the Giants. Whew, look, I've kind of lost faith with St Kilda, and the Giants have been great, but I am going to tip St Kilda to win. I think they're going to bring it for the finals, but I'm going to tip them by 1 point. I think they'll win by 1 point. Whew. Then we finish things off Saturday night, 7:25. It's the Lions taking on the Power at the Gabba. It's hard to go past the Lions at the Gabba. So we'll go for the Lions and we'll tip 12 points. 2 straight kicks for the Lions. So that is, those are my tips for AFL Finals Week 1. eBay Top 10 time now for the week of August 28th to September the 3rd. We kick things off with the Aussie cards, and in 10th spot for $799 we have the Charlie Curnow Coleman medalist gold booklet for last year's Coleman medal from, of course, Footy Stars 2022. Of course, winning it back-to-back this year. That's last year's. That was card number, or booklet number 112 of 185. In 9th spot, that should be around the other way. There we go. We have for 800, we have Patrick Cripps Gold Brownlow Predictor, also from last year's Footy Stars, and that was card number 133 of 185. So perhaps the same person bought those, and we'll have 2 lovely Carlton booklets. In 8th spot for 986, we have this year's Coleman Medal Predictor. This is the platinum version that you could find out of the hobby version of Footy Stars, and that is card 54 of only 60. In 7th spot for 1,260, it is a very blue baggers edition of the top 10 so far. So we've got the Sam Walsh Diamond Signature out of Gem that sold for 1,260, if I did not mention that. And did you want more blues? Well, there you go. We've got more Sam Walsh, in fact, as well. In 6th spot for 1,476, we have another version of his gem. Let's go back and actually see what number the previous card was. That was 27 of 35. And then we had number 11 of 35. In fifth spot for 1,479. No, it is a blue team, but it's not the Blues. It's the North Melbourne Kangaroos. The Platinum Rising Star Predictor, of course, Harry Sheasel won for 2023. This is the Platinum Predictor again, so that you could only find in the hobby version of Footy Stars. And that is a jumper number 3 of 60. Fantastic stuff. In fourth spot for 1,499, we go all the way back to 2011, and this is the master set of AFL Champions. That's basically what our Footy Stars is now. It used to be called Champions. And so you have the master set. It's every card, including the case card. So you had all sorts of inserts like the Fab Four, the draft rookies. You got the Rising Stem, the Gem. Did I say Rising Stem? Rising Star Gem cards are mixing all sorts of bits together there. There's the Dusty card of he was at Rising Star in round 10 back then. And then you have a range of different autographs, including some huge names like Eddie Betts, fantastic. And you've got the Boomer Harvey 300 game case card there. Lovely to see also James Podsiadly. Great, a bit of a cult hero. Love that. Then in third spot for 1,500, we have a lot of 4 TeamCoach cards, all Nick Dacos from this year. Let's go through them individually. We have the biggest of the lot. We've got the Nick Dacos Gold Trophy Wildcard. The Gold Trophies are, of course, the hardest to find card in TeamCoach. So that is the gold version. And then you have the silver version, which is still a case hit. And then you have the Neon Star Powers, another case hit. And then to finish things off, we have his gold rookie wild card. That is another case hit there. So 3 case hits, and the gold, I can't remember. I think they're like one every 4,000 packs. So they're multiple cases. You only find one. So huge Nick Dacos TeamCoach lot there. In second spot, we have Chris Judd, his West Coast Premiership Brownlow double, which of course, he's won the Brownlow twice, once with the Eagles and once with the Blues, and won the Premiership with the West Coast Eagles. So that is card number 8 of only 25. Fantastic. And that's all for 1,850. Then in first spot, are we going to get a Nick Dacos? Are we going to get a Carlton card? It's a Nick Dacos. It's a Nick Dacos Diamond Signature again. This is card 4 of 35. Of course, that sold for $2,500. Now we turn our attention to the top 10 international cards that sold on eBay Australia for the last week. And in 10th spot for 2,200, we have a Charlie Jones Precious Metal Gems Green. This came out of Upper Deck's Metal Universe 1997. It's a PSA 8. And then to go with that, in 9th spot for 2,225, we've got the Jeff Lewis Precious Metal Gems Green. And that is out of the same release. And it's also a PSA 8. In 8th spot for 2,355, we have a Cristiano Ronaldo on the horizon. This is a gold variant, so it's numbered out of 10. It's 6 out of 10. I love these. These are kind of like, they're sort of similar to a downtown, but a little bit different. They look really cool. I really like them. That's a PSA 9 on that. In 7th spot for 2,700, we have some more American football. We have Justin Herbert, his rated rookie Black Pandora. The Black Pandoras are numbered out of 25. This came out of Donruss Optic 2020-21 to PSA 9, and that was card 17 out of 25. Not a jersey number but still very, very nice card indeed. In 6th spot for $3,000, we have a Luca Rookie Sig Neon Green out of Select 1819. It's a PSA 9 on that, and that is card 21 of 99. Then in 5th spot for $3,481, we have a LeBron James Gold Courtside out of Select 2223. They look so cool. And that is a Beckett 9, and that was numbered 3 of just 10. Then in 4th spot for $3,550. Love the look of this card. It's so awesome. We've got a Jalen Williams Gold Shimmer card out of Prism. This year's Prism 2223. It's a rookie that looks so cool. And that was card number 4 of 10. Getting quite a lot of gold parallels numbered out of 10 this week. In 3rd spot for $4,200, we have the Jordan Court Kings 5x7 out of Star 8485. That is a Beckett 7 on that. And then it just comes also with the rest of the Star 85 collection. So it's a master set. Very, very cool. In 2nd spot for $3,950, we have the Steph Curry Regal Achievements card. Regal Achievements signature, I should say. It's out of Panini Crown Royale this year, 22-23, and it's card number 24 out of 49. Love the die cut cards. And in 1st spot this week, for a very nice $20,000, we have the Anthony Edwards National Treasures 2021 RPA. It's a 1 of 1. It came out of a Panini white box. That is awesome. It's a Beckett 8.5 for that. 1 of 1. It's a jersey number as well. Awesome. That is the eBay top 10 for this week. Time now for the AFL Highlight and Rising Star cards. We'll get this ripped open. We'll get the pouch and we'll keep the address sheet in there. And see, let's have a look. That looks like the back of the card. That looks like the front of the card. And we've got the Bont here. This is round 21. The Bont, 3 goals, 32 disposals in that win over Richmond Tigers. And then if I pull this out, there we go. There's the front. Oliver Hollands for the Blues, Rising Star nominee for round 21. Of course, Harry Sheasel has already been announced as the winner. So congrats, Harry. We did have a Brisbane Rising Star predictor. So we have come second. So yeah, so Will Ashcroft did come second. So we had the Adelaide Coleman predictor where we came second. We also had the Brisbane Rising Star predictor, which we came second. So deep breaths, deep breaths. Okay, let's have a look for you, Oliver. Let's see what number. How many people purchased your card? Oh, I've got 242, which I feel like we got 242 last week. But we've got out of 323 cards for the young man from Carlton and the Bont. Let's see what number we can find for you. 105, 396. Close, but the Bont comes out on top of having more cards and a lower number. 105, we did get the number 1, Jamari Hagan, earlier this year. Fantastic cards. Well done, both of you guys. And yeah, that is the Highlight and Rising Star for round 21. Okay, it's that time again to end things. We've got cracks and packs, 2 footy stars, 2 TeamCoach, 2 NRL traders. So let's get things started. We'll get zoomed on in as well. That looks good. And see what we can find. Last week we did get a retirement card out of the NRL card. So can we get a box hit out of any of the other cards? Let's see. Let's have a look. Or are we just going to get colour spots? We are going to get colour spots, at least in the first pack. Alex Pearce, Dockers, and our second pack, Can we not get a colour spot? Come on. I am really trying to get an instant win. Or of course, we would love a Ruse Rising Star predictor, a Carlton Coleman predictor, or a Patrick Dangerfield mascot. I don't think we have that one. I do find these kind of adorable. They're very cute. Patrick Dangerfield, fantastic. And then we turn our attentions to our 2 packs of TeamCoach. Looks a little bit dinged on the top, but hopefully if we get a hit that's not damaged. We've got Goldie, we've got Heaney, and gold card, Tom Barrass. Love me some gold cards. We haven't got a gold for a while. I don't think it's been a few episodes since we've got a gold card, so I'll 100% take a Tom Barrass gold card. And second pack, what can we find? Got Bradley Hill, Josh Rochelle, and box hit time, Michael Walters, who we did get the neon of. So we now have all 3 of his star powers. We've of course got the silver one, I'm absolutely certain of that. Now we've just got his team coloured star powers, 1 every 36, and we got his neon earlier in the year. How sick is that? The team colours look so good. Purple's a great colour. Really love purple. Well done, Michael. Well done, me, I guess, for getting a box hit out of just some cracks and packs. We always love doing that. Very nice indeed. So I'll pop you over there. We've got some more purple players. We've got Luke Jackson and other people. So I'll put that over there, and that just leaves us 2 packs of NRL traders to try to get the pack open. Do struggle sometimes with these. Let's have a look. We did get a very nice auto out of on the weekend. But this is not an auto, but it's an Adam Dewey Power Heroes. Number 18. So we are trying to collect that set, and we've got Isaiah Yeo, Penrith, Pearl, Penrith finishing the year as minor premiers. Can they go back to back 3 premierships in a row? We will see. Speaking of the Panthers, we've got Jordan Luai. Yeah, but speaking of Adam Dewey, there he is. We've got the Sharks, Alex Johnston, and we've got a Rising Stars of Zach Wolford and Herbie Farnworth Pearl. That is cracks and packs for this week. Well, there you go. That is another edition of ScoreCentre done and dusted. Thank you very much for joining me, especially if you made it this far. You're a legend. You are. You really are. Well, let's look forward to the week of the weekend of finals. It's going to be very fantastic. Finals fever is in the air. You can just smell it. And yeah, I will be back Saturday morning. Well, actually, before Saturday morning, I'll be back on Wednesday with a Footy Stars predictor video. And then we will be back Saturday morning with TeamCoach and a very special NRL video on Sunday morning. But until then, stay cool, take care. My name is Dave. This is Scorecard Collectibles, and I can't wait to see you next time.